jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just so out there. You know what I mean? Yeah, 'cause just you want it to be successful. You get me? Because it keeps us going. Because sometimes it's difficult when you're not signed, but it's the passion that we have. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm performing, going everywhere. Doesn't matter where it is, I'm there. But it's obviously got a good message to it, Like some places, if you just go in, at least there's a thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll start like in 5 minutes. You get me? I'll do the intro, do the prayer, then I'll do an interview with you. You know what I mean?
So, where am I here in this mic or how is it?
Yeah, we'll be in this mic. So hey, going to Central, how you doing? Yeah, we're gonna go live soon. It's gonna play the Freedom song, then we're gonna go live. We're gonna set up Instagram as well, Instagram live. Also, we're gonna put a link for the tickets because time is running out and there's not much spaces left for in terms of back it. But yeah, we've got a lot of performers performing tonight. We've also got the High Priest Amun and Ravs and Ryan Saunders in the building, and we're gonna get into it soon. So here's the link in the YouTube. Now we're gonna move on and play the Freedom song. Yeah, but we're off air at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, like we're just getting
Cool.
getting ready.
Shall I sit over here?
I'm really sit here.
Yeah, camera. Yeah.
So I'll just explain to the rap. So like, we go on here, I'm gonna do the intro, then I'm gonna do an interview, then after that, I don't know what you want to do. Do a quick interview or yeah.
I have one.
Okay, everybody can have one.
I'll buy one.
Everyone can have one.
I'm going to do
So yeah, man. I listened to that track today. It was good. Like, but I was expecting Ryan.
Oh,
New release. Yeah. Yes, West London, Stephen West. Yeah, you done no METASCIENCE.
Yeah, done a collab. Just on the hook. Well, I made the beat.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And then, yeah, man, just sent bare beats to this guy, Clark Chase. Sent it back. I'm just building the hook now.
What kind of beats are you making?
I make everything, to be honest, but that tune's like a hip hop tune.
Yeah.
For me, I'm experimental, man. Like, do the grime thing, do a bit of this, hot carriage.
Yeah.
Yeah, just smash it.
Get tracks on that. They were running grime.
Yeah, because I started with grime back in the day. So whenever the grime beat comes on, I'm normally like, yeah. You jump on it. But nowadays, I think it's pushing more experimental. Kind of my own stuff, isn't it?
If you go.
Cool.
You drive down from that way, or that's straight? Where you go to hang a lane.
Yeah.
Get the bottom there.
Yeah, it's quite straight walk, innit? So it's straight walk.
Yeah. But where you come, what station are you coming from the other side?
like centralised? That literally all the way down centralised.
Oh no, I had to get Walthamstow to Oxford Circus on Victoria Line.
Yeah,
It's switched to Central.
Yeah.
It's quite long, you know.
yeah,
Like,
that is it.
I came before. Obviously, I was in West, so I forgot they done. You know what I'm saying? I forgot they took on.
Yeah, Ryan produced this beat as well. Superhero in these streets, delivering street prayers for the children that are now deceased, for living raw life 6 feet deep, idolizing drill rappers, then becoming brainwashed like sheep. Post-colonial mindset forces a young soul to carry a tech. Whoa! Hey, we ain't letting those bars out too soon. But before we start, we first must give thanks and praises to Amun Ray, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, El Elyon, El Shaddai, Yahweh, Adonai, Marduk, Melchizedek, Al Qadir, Usa, Uset, Eru, Anu, Enki, Ma'at, Pitar, Rastafari, Haile Selassie, METASCIENCE, to mommy, to daddy, to granny, to granddad, to the ancestors, and to the Most High. Greetings, my spiritual warriors and my metal science soldiers. This is the High Priest, Grand Hive of Metal Science Ministries. Amun El, you done know Metal Science. And the High Priest, Amun El, tonight has special guests. Let the High Priest introduce our special guest tonight. We have the one, the only Ravs in the building. And also, we have the ultimate all-rounder done in making music, Ryan Saunders. How you guys doing tonight?
All good, bro. All good, man.
Can you come closer to the mic, please, so you can speak to the audience on YouTube and Instagram Live. Plus, we are on YouTube Live. So if you want to see us live and direct in 4K vision in OmegaFMradio.co.uk, aka 104.1 FM's headquarters, all you have to do is go onto YouTube, type it into the YouTube search engine, Amun L, which is spelled Amun as in A for Africa, M for Magnificent, U for Upliftment, N for Nubian Space, E for El Elyon, L for Love, and you smash that search button and you will see the High Priest Amun L YouTube channel. Smash that red button that says subscribe, click the bell icon, and also check us out live and direct in 4K vision in OmegaFMRadios.co.uk's headquarters. You're done, no Metal Science. And also, if you're on Instagram, we are on Instagram Live, and many people are going to join us soon in the live chat. All you have to do, if you want to join in the live chat, is go onto Instagram, type in Instagram high_priest_720, which is spelled high as in H for hero, I for intuition, G for God, H for hero, _priest, which is spelled P for perfect, R for respect, I for intuition, E for El Elyon, S for success, T for terrific, _720. You're done, no Metal Science. Now, Ravs, how you doing?
Talk to me, bro. Yeah, I'm good, man. It's good to be here. Thanks for pulling me down.
No worries, bro.
What's good?
Yeah. So now, High Priest Amun El met you about, I believe, 6 weeks ago. It was I think the bank holiday weekend. I think it was the Easter bank holiday weekend with Ryan Saunders. We went to some event in East London, Tracks on Tap, and like I saw you performing, and you did a track called Organic Trap.
That's right. That's the one.
Yeah, and I was feeling the vibe, and I was like, "Nah, this guy is good. Like he knows road, but he's on the blessed thing. You know what I mean?"
That's a good way to put it. I like that. He knows road, but he's on the good thing. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's real.
Yeah, so I was like, "Yeah, you'll be nice, like to come perform and give the people what they need, which is a different sound that is not about killing, not about stabbing, not about violence, because your message was positive in your track. Like I'm tempted to play your track, But
Yeah,
has it got any swear words?
we might have one.
Yeah.
Might be one too many as well.
Yeah,
One is one too many. I'll get a clean version and send it to you. You can run it another time.
No, I hear that. No worries. But you are gonna perform it at the Stop the Violence concert.
That is true.
Yeah, so it's a reason why you should come to the Stop the Violence concert, because this organic trap tune that Ravs was playing again touched the High Priest of Montel, and High Priest of Montel had to bring you into the studio to explain the story of how you made that tune.
Yeah, fair. So organic trap, you know what? I was playing around with my sound. First it came from like a grind beat, then I kind of brought it onto a trap style, but it was more like organic sound. You can hear it. There's like birds tweeting, you got some natural elements and stuff like that. And I thought, you know what? Like the content of what I was saying was more about bass, life on the street level, but not anything violent as you're talking about. So I thought it was just organic subjects and organic music. So I just called it organic trap. And that was it. Like, because when I'm riding a mic and that, they're asking what kind of style is that. I'm about to put this thing on a map, tell them, man, it's organic trap.
Mm-hmm.
And that was it. And so obviously, yeah, you'll clock the
like
verses, but yeah, that's how I came up with it.
Okay. All right. Yes. And that was catchy, that hook. Like I had footage, but it was more like on the story. But again, that's what I'm saying. Like that's what caught my attention, and I had to come and chat to you and say, yo, like I really like that sound. Like it's different.
Appreciate it, man.
You know what I mean? And what are you working on currently?
Right now, I've got a few things. I'm actually in the
Come closer to the mic, bro.
I'm in the process now of getting a few songs out. Like I haven't released on Spotify in a while. I feel like I was working really, really hard on finding this sound, kind of like my organic trap, what it is now, but it took time to get there, you know. And I'm just around the corner. I released it will be coming very soon, but it's going to be in June, so literally right around the corner. And after I get this first one out, then boom, it's going to keep rolling. So organic trap probably won't come out first, but it will be second or third. So this summer is coming out 100%.
Oh, so it's unreleased music.
It's unreleased, man. That was an exclusive.
Oh, okay.
Exclusive. Yeah, you get me, man.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. Like, cause again, like everybody that was there in that Tracks on Tap event witnessed that organic trap, and it was just sick. It was just different, and we're fortunate that you're gonna perform that again at the Stop the Violence concert, which is on Saturday the 28th of May 2022 from 5 p.m. Now the time is 20:37, which means that we have 23 minutes left before the news and views. And so far, we are just doing the introduction to the show. Tonight, we're going to have a lot of special guests, hopefully, on the Instagram Live, who are going to participate. And again, we're just going to have a press conference and talk about our event that we're going to do on the 28th, which is this Saturday. And if there's any questions that need answering, feel free to answer. Again, you can call on 0753 996 8143 or text 0753 996 8143 or leave a comment in the group chat or in the live chat on YouTube or on Instagram. And next up, I want to speak to Ryan Saunders.
Yeah, let me come across.
No worries.
Get closer to the mic and that.
No worries. So I'm gonna put on this instrumental that you actually made. Let me try and find it.
1, 2.
So yeah, the Stop the Violence instrumental, just as a backing track.
Okay then. Should we tell the people about the beat?
Let's start with the beat. Yeah, because it was me and you. We went in the studio, and like literally after High Priest Amun met Ravs. The next day, the Monday, we went to
That's right.
yeah Pirate Studios in not in OK in Latimer, and like we just cooked it up. We went in the lab and cooked up this beat, as you can
From
hear,
scratch.
from scratch.
From scratch. Told me the idea, and yeah, had a couple drinks in it and just crafted it out from scratch.
Exactly.
Recorded it all, mixed it all. It was a good session.
No, of course.
And I back the cause, obviously, so that's why it's come through. Support the Stop the Violence concert. Come perform. Produce the single for it as well. So, you know what I mean, I had to support the thing.
Yeah. And what do you think about the violence that is going on, whether it be domestic or gang violence in London or UK or globally?
Obviously, it's mad. Like, I think anyone from London knows what time it is, really. Like, it's even from back when I was in school, going back. I won't even say how far back, you know.
Yeah.
But knife crime, really, I've been quite aware of that from young. So I know nowadays it's just, I feel like the youth nowadays, they've gone to a new level, doing all kinds of mad stuff that, you know what I mean, somewhere there needs to be an intervention in it. So however you can reach the youth has to be done through music. I think is one of the best ways, because that's what they're tuning into.
Exactly.
And that's why we made this beat the way it is, because it's like kind of on the drill wave, but we've taken it in a different direction with different lyrics, a different approach. So yeah, man.
Yes, bro. And so far with this track, while I've been going every weekend, let's say, street performing, so far the feedback is quite broad.
Okay.
Yeah, because like the children, and let's say, are involved in this gang activity. When they hear this tune, it's like it's overwhelming. You know what I mean? Like it's overwhelming for them. They can't like handle like the positive or the truth. And it's you know, it's weird, to be honest, because it's like they rather live that life of sin, or you know what I mean? Like it's like poison to their ear.
Yeah, you're getting into quite a interesting like conversation though. Like that's just the beginning, I think, because it's one of them ones. It's probably is uncomfortable. You know what I mean? They're just used to probably fitting in, trying their best to fit in. You know what I mean? Doing all these things, running around, and then you come with the energy. They're just probably like, they know not to attack it, but they don't know what to do in it. That's probably what I think.
Yeah.
I'm not there, so I don't know, but I'm just thinking maybe it's just you're planting the seed, innit? They might not realize at the time. It might take it a while. They might one day be like, you know what? That guy was actually telling the truth.
Yeah, but then you know what I mean? Like that's the thing about our music. Our music is so far ahead in time that it's like 10 years later, that's when people get it and say, oh, I get it now. You know what I mean? Like our music is like, you know, prophecy music, even including raps. Like we talk things that you know are just far ahead in the future, not even far ahead in the future, but people cannot see in that realm or in that dimension. And then we transcend it into the music, and you know what I mean, some people get it and some people don't get it, and some people get it but don't even want to support it. You know, but this project is going to be, you know, a very interesting project, because it has so much potential, like to actually make a difference globally, because like we're condemning violence on all avenues and on all shapes and forms, because like there's no need for it. It doesn't do anything. Like everything works with love, not hate and evil.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like Jesus came into this world with love.
Mm.
You know, the prophets came in this world with love, not hate. But right now there's a lot of hate, a lot of like things going on in Ukraine, things going on in London, things that were going on in lockdown, like with domestic violence.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So I feel we just have to spread our message.
It's mad because you'd think that it would be more like logically in our minds it should be going viral already. You know what I mean? But it's like when you come with something that is meaningful with a positive message, it's like you've got to work 10 times harder and you don't stick till 10 years later.
No,
Like,
for real. And I want to give a shout out to Stephen West for saying good show on YouTube. Peace to you, buddy. And the time is 9:45. So like we're just getting started. So far we're having good engagement on all the social media platforms. And yeah, like, do you have anything else you want to say, Ryan?
Just come down to the Stop the Violence show on Saturday. I'm going to be performing, and obviously I'll produce the tune that is going along with the campaign. So support that when it comes out. I'll come down and support all the artists and help spread the message of Stop the Violence, especially for the young people or everybody. Do you know what I mean? It's not just for young people; it's for everyone. But if we can reach the youth and get the music to go viral, then it's a big move.
Exactly, it's a big move because it's like, let's say, like Radio 1 Extra, Capital Extra, they'll be playing all this killing, drilling tunes, like Free Willingly as well. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like I'm hyping it up too. You know, like,
And our tune, or one of my tunes got banned a few months ago. Yeah.
yeah, it's true.
Well, I didn't get a reason why, but obviously I was just saying a lot of real stuff in it. I didn't swear or nothing like that. But then, you know what I mean? I'm not going to try and hot them up because I'm cool with the girl. But yeah, it was above her head anyway. So now we're just talking about mad, you know what I mean? Now we're getting into it. Like,
Nah, I hear that.
But yeah, like why does violence get pushed? Why does all these things get pushed by the machines?
Hey,
Because even last night I didn't see this, but someone told me there's some documentary about who this, you know, this Digger D guy.
Yeah.
Now, like, I don't pay attention to that type of thing, but like he's got a lot of backing. You know what I mean? What's his content saying? I don't actually. I'm literally so far removed. I couldn't even tell you one of his tunes. But I know he's a big name. I hear about him all the time.
Yeah, definitely, man. He's one of the biggest. That's the crazy thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. We need more positive music out there, spinning. So I think that's where this event can be important. Even if it's just people to come or just get inspired to be like, right,
Yeah.
I'm going to stand for this now. You know?
no, of course. So what are the comments saying in the Instagram, bro? I see it's popping still.
Yeah, we've got quite a few people in my
You
one.
know what I mean? Give
skills,
them some shout outs. You know what I mean?
I didn't want to stop the flow. The right ones will see it now. The rest will later. That's a good point to be had there. It's all the talk of murder, drugs, and prostitutes. Mind these days. It's the energy that comes from that dark stuff. What's good, Ali? But yeah, mate, I mean, everyone who follows me knows everything I post or write about is real. So they're all in agreement with what we're saying. Like,
Yeah.
it's, you know what I mean? Which in a way, this is what the problem is. Sometimes you can be preaching to the choir. We need to reach people. Like I've got 10 people in it now. I know all of you agree. Ali says, "What's the topic we're talking about?" We're talking about basically we're doing a show on Saturday, and it's called Stop the Violence concert. So the theme of the show when High Priest
Remember
single.
to talk in the mic.
Yeah. The theme of the single and the show is Stop the Violence, and I produced it, and we're all gonna perform for that cause on Saturday. But also, I was just saying that one of my songs got banned a few months ago on the radio when I didn't swear, I didn't talk about anything mad. I just was talking truth. So those are the two things we're just talking about. Wes says the CIA pushed this music on purpose. Yeah. Truth will always prevail.
Fire.
We've got someone on the live.
Yeah, you're almost live. We're just gonna plug you into the to the radio. Let me just take out the phone. And yeah. Let's put you on.
Who's in the live?
London Open TV.
Oh, London Open, yeah. Cool.
Yeah, so let me turn it up. Yes, bro. Can you speak?
Pick up everyone in my live as well, by the way. I appreciate it coming through.
Hold on, let me turn it up. Yeah. I can't hear you, bro. Yeah, I can hear you now. Let me turn this down.
So you're not ready for the show, yeah?
Yes, we are ready, bro. We are 100% ready. Like we are anticipating every single day, every single moment. Not the nerves, but like the enthusiasm, let's say the buzz from this show is getting the High Priest Amun amped up, ready for the fans, ready for the freedom fighters, ready for those who want to make a difference in this world to stop the violence. You're done now, METASCIENCE. So what are you saying? What do you think about stopping the violence? Especially living in London and seeing certain things like we've all seen. You know what I mean? The other day, you posted something about something happening in Brixton.
Okay. Yeah. I just believe that it's 1 second, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just believe that it's gonna take a lot, but I think, like I always say, I think it's like us, part of the so-called movement or whatever. Like we gotta put our foot down, innit, and we gotta come together. Like I say, the Jesus syndrome, no one can do it by themselves. You feel me? And it's gonna take a collective of us to get onto certain platforms, like songs that my man makes there. What's your name again, brother?
Well, Ryan.
Or me?
Yeah, Ryan Saunders.
Yeah.
That's it. Songs can all connect to different people, but what is now with our type of music, the algorithm don't catch it. So we all gotta kind of use each other and bounce off of each other. You know what I mean? As a collective, and we gotta go outside these BBC places. And when we know these DJs are performing, we all gotta go there as a collective and make them and say, "Raw, we want to set on the same," because we need to be on the same platform as these other artists. Because I think our music being played next to these other artists, it will make them look silly. You understand?
Yeah. 100%. We will, all of us lot. We will make them all look silly. It's literally that simple, just through content alone.
Exactly. Because I've seen it, man. I saw like at one of, I think it was the People's Army thing. A gangster rapper came on or whatever, and he sounded silly spitting after certain man.
Yeah.
It just sounded whack. And I think people say, "Oh, people don't want to hear that type of music." It's not that they don't want to hear that type of music. It's that our type of music ain't being given a chance and being played next to these other artists. Like England's so like every DJ plays the same artist on these main radio stations. And that don't make no sense. You get me? Like we gotta find a way to we gotta put our foot on their necks, bro.
Yeah, I like that energy.
You know what I mean? I'm not even saying stop drill. I'm not saying stop drill. But what I'm saying is there needs to be a balance, isn't it?
Oh, there needs to be a balance.
Mhm.
But is
It's all about
our
balance.
music marketable? Is our music good for business? That's the question.
Pardon?
Is our music good for business? That's the question. Because you get it, like we can go deep into this now. Cause you see, like they say, like you see, like the drill music, like
Yeah,
we know
I'll
that
send it to you after
we
the show.
know that music is a frequency, the same like the radio, and you tune into that frequency. And like certain people that do the drill thing, like do the drill music, live the drill lifestyle. You follow that,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like that drill lifestyle creates jobs, i.e., for like the police, for you know what I mean, like the whole criminal justice system. And it's like if our music is more powerful than that kind of music that, you know, programs or conditions young souls to live that lifestyle, and we can make that change, it's like we kind of become
That's
a
real
problem.
shit.
We become a problem.
I didn't really start like that.
You know what I mean? Like I'm just saying it like that.
Someone just reminded me of something. Yeah, someone said we could do it like Mob Deep, right? And he said Prodigy and mix the medicine with the food, right? Do you get what he's saying?
Yeah, he's saying like Prodigy. You know Prodigy on fire.
See what you gotta
Yeah,
do.
of course.
You gotta drop the gem within the meat, like feeding a dog. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put the message in there.
Yeah.
They think they're listening to what they normally listen to, but really it's in there like a deep story. They're just making them like, oh yeah, that's hard. But then you listen to it again, you're like, oh wait, there's a message.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
there's science to this, you know what I mean? You can't like really.
I said the metal science. Yeah. Well, it's like you lace it.
Now that's real shit.
Yeah.
That's real shit.
Whoa.
That's what I'm
Hold on,
saying.
bro. And no swearing, okay? Because remember, we're live on the radio. You get me?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I do apologize. But what I say, yeah, that's real stuff. Like we gotta find a way to get that balance in it. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. Like in our music, I'm saying, make it more entertaining. I suppose that I don't like coming down to their level, innit? Because I call it like, so what, are we gonna come down to the level of the devil? You see what I'm saying? Is that what we're talking about now? Oh, so we gotta go to hell to save these souls.
Yeah, you kind of do, like in a way. Yeah, you know what I mean? Because they're not gonna listen if you just jump on a beat and start saying, "Think positive, everybody, let's be happy." Like they're just gonna be like, "What?" You know what I mean? You gotta come with the. Oh yes, from these.
So hang on.
Well, hold on.
Yeah. Man, what I want from this?
You okay?
First time I seen eyes on a line, you know, powerful. Cool, man. What about
Yes, King. We're just on the radio. We're just talking about our concert tonight. Yeah. And we're talking about stop the violence. How like our music is not as trending as like the killing music. Our positive music is not being pushed like to the people, to the children especially. And like how do we get our message across?
Well, listen, I was listening. London make a perfect point. I feel like we need to be. You see these black DJs that working for BBC and all of them corrupt media. What we need to do is just go. What we need to do is just go to the place one day and crowd up and have some banner out there saying conscious music around here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
And then get them to, and then basically just kick down the door, really, innit? You know what I mean? Get them to play our song. And when we go to perform on the shows as well with this try the show, and then you know we kind of let these youths know that listen, burn the guns out and the smash and the I keep hearing my voice echoing. Yeah.
Oh, no, that's because you're on the radio, bro. That's because you're on the radio, and because we got it loud, innit? Because I plugged you in the radio, because we're not only on Instagram Live, we're on YouTube Live, we're on omegafmradio.co.uk, we're on the FM, you know what I mean? We're getting it out there, we're making sure that everybody's hearing, they stop the violence, what we're about, what we as artists are doing, you know what I mean? And like as young artists as well, because omegafmradio.co.uk, you know, it's for mature, it's a mature audience. You know what I mean? They don't know what's going on the road. They don't know what's going on the streets, especially with the youth them, like in London or globally. You know what I mean? But we're gonna come off the radio now because it's we're coming up to the news and views. But we're gonna continue on Instagram and YouTube Live. So when we come back on the radio, we'll let you know. You're done now. METASCIENCE. Yes, so now.
Yeah, so basically, someone wants me to do. Oh, is he still here? Ali's still here, yeah.
So yeah, we're still on.
He wants to ask me what some of the lyrics to the song were. The Yellow Card, isn't it? But we're in the. I don't want to interrupt the discussion, obviously. But either way, I'm going to send the video to you after.
What?
All right, he's got. All right, what? He's still here. I want to keep his attention. Oh, okay, cool. He's still here. All right. Basically, the lyrics were mass manipulation, negative mental stimulation. I saw the yellow card scheme, maddest thing that I have seen. I ain't gonna get that vaccine. I ain't gonna let them jab me. Can't trace me or trap me. I'll just delete the app, G. I'll just delete the app. Propaganda is all cap. I can't stand people that give chat but can't ever take it back. They're always twisting facts. There's no debating that. I don't do conspiracy. I seek truth and report it back. They hide the truth and push one narrative.
You did that joke on top. I remember. I'll just delete that MG.
Yeah. He was next to me, innit?
I remember that.
Yeah, that was the first verse. Just because I can.
Is that up?
Yeah. That's on everywhere. But Represent Radio played it. Yeah, I won the Tracks on Tap competition.
Oh,
it's in like December. So they played it, and then what happened was I won the competition again with my second tune, but then they didn't play it. Right?
Different song, same song.
A different song. But then when I hit them, I was like, what's going on? Because we were tuned in, and she was like, oh, they called me and said like they called her into the office and said that the Ofcom called her and called the station and said, oh, you can't be playing that kind of thing. And it's mad because I didn't even swear. All I did was speak on like the current situation. Do you know what I'm saying? And then you got drill music that's getting pumped. Like they're putting big money into pushing that kind of music. So you know what I'm saying? That's the issue we're talking about. Yeah, bro, I'll send you the video.
All of this good talk of aliens.
Hey, High Priest, you can come in now. I come back in, innit? Because like I've just told him what it was. I need to rejoin.
It's called rape. So women control sex. So all of these girls who stop for Black Lives Matter and Black, we need to stop the black violence. Why don't we stop fucking the man them that is stopping up the other man them and stop shooting up the other man them? Because these girls are blatant. These so-called bad bitches are blatantly fucking these young members, right? And then go and sleep with them, and then next day, you know, another black man there, they come, oh, yeah, Black Lives Matter. It's hypocritical. So women, why don't you stop sexing these Jews, right? And start give your pride to the real working class youth, them or the youth, them we are trying to be progressive. If you start doing that, then guess what? All of them little youth that we're stabbing up, man, they're gonna start being progressive. Because trust me, most of these youths are doing this for money and for females.
No, I've been involved in that. I've been involved.
All of this kind of badness is to impress females. This is why a lot of man is in gangs. A lot of them can't hold their own on their own. Look at some of these rappers. They're beefing with each other, right? And as soon as they hear about, okay, let's do it. Let's settle in the ring. And let's have a boxing match. None of them don't want to do that.
Yeah, you're right.
Gangs, people that all go in gangs are cowards. Because you need security. You know what?
That's facts.
what I believe about gangs, is gangs is a natural. When 5 black youths, 6 black youths are together, it's classed as a gang. When they're just a bunch of brethrens, you feel me? It's like Jesus rode with 12 men. Jesus was in a gang. You understand? Like, so it depends.
That's a good point.
Like,
Still,
the whole gang concept just needs to change, innit, to like a business concept or a movement concept, you know, because gangs ain't necessarily a bad thing. When you go on a construction site with 4 friends, it's classed as a gang. You feel me? So it's just the narrative of a gang needs to change, because I don't necessarily think gangs are a bad thing. You know, it's just how they've been portrayed. If you understand what I'm saying,
yeah, this is how it's like you could call it a brotherhood, and you think of it in a whole different way.
Yeah, my brother. And that BBC thing I was saying, what I'm saying is, you got to remember, I think we've tried that way, build our own conscious thing for years. It's when I go for the DJs, but I think even going to the BBC, man, do a concert outside the BBC of conscious music, because the reason why I say this is because BBC is the people's thing, but it's just not the people controlling it. You understand? So if it will make noise. So remember Charlie Sloth, for instance. I'm just using him as an example. He started on BBC. Now he's got his own platform. You understand? So, and especially with all the violence going on and that, we use it as a narrative. Like, how come conscious music don't even have an hour on BBC Extra? How come?
No, we're on a break. I'm like,
Sure beat.
Yeah.
I'll produce it for him.
These cultural stores, lots to eat and drink. So watch out
Yeah,
for
man.
more info.
We have to catch these people
We're having a good
we have to go to them, get some cameras recorded. So we catch them on and say, yo brother, why you guys don't play? Why you guys don't play conscious music? Why you guys are talking about Black Lives Matter? And then most of these music the guys are pushing are talking about man stabbing man and gangs and London, let me tell you something here. I don't believe in gangs. The only gang I believe in is the Almighty gang. Right? And gangs against the real oppressors, which is the slave masters, which is the government. My thing is this, right? All of these young members, right? 2020, where are these young members doing? They're wearing a mask and staying home, staying safe. I can't take these young members serious. It's true. So the thing is just because people scared to go on stuff. You know the thing is with me, brother, I don't really care about being friends with anybody. So this is why I speak the way I speak. And I promise you, if I get to go on one of these guys' shows and perform on their shows when all of them are performing, I'm gonna go extra hard and fuck up the show. You see, the first song I do, I'm gonna make sure the first song I do, the people are gonna love it, and then I get a chance. Once they love it, then I get a chance to speak. And when I speak, I'm gonna say, yo, before I speak the next song, listen to what I'm saying. And I'm gonna talk my piece, and I'm gonna say, yo, too much gun violence, too much black mothers crying. Right? Because everybody want to impress some females to get some pussy from some females. And that's exactly how I'm going to speak. Because that's what these guys are doing here. And the thing is, this is why you see a lot of girls say, oh, Black Lives Matter, why are they killing black men? But the thing is, they like youngsters. Their perception of youngsters and bad boys is somebody who can go and stab up another black brother. Yeah, that's the perception of youngsters.
Yeah, because it's really, innit? You've got to think about what you're saying.
Yeah. My perception of youngsters is people like us. We can go on the street and stand on the street with a motherfucking megaphone, with a speaker, and give out some leaflets and call out and stand up in our middle of the crowd and tell people, don't take the vaccine, or tell people, say, yo, free up the children, them are. This is what's real gangster is, but them people don't get it. So people disguise as real gangster and messing up the name gangster, but these guys are not the real Gangster. You go and stab up another black brother and shoot up another black brother. You ain't no gangster. You understand? So this we need to change the narrative. Now we're gonna change the narrative. It's just because we need people who are serious to go. Because London, what you just said earlier on, bro.
An institution.
Ready, bro? I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go and find these DJs. If you guys, you know what would be a good one, yeah? Because I think it's coming up. The Grand Daily Awards. We should all go outside there.
Gate crash.
We should go outside.
Street performance outside.
Bro. Let's go there. Yeah. Big speaker outside the Grand Daily Awards. Even the mobile awards. Go to the mobile awards. Outside there.
Or any concert. Any artist concert who's booked, you can look it up on Ticketmaster where they're going to be, because the fans will be queuing up. Be like, hey, why are you going in there listening to this? You should listen to some real stuff. Come over here. We could perform in the road and shut down the whole road.
Yeah. And certain men say that they're for consciousness. Go to a Dave concert. Go to a Stormzy.
Yeah.
We got to start moving like that. Because you know the reason why I think like this, yeah, was when I was watching a Bob Marley documentary. Them man, they used to run up on DJs. Bob Marley used to run up on DJs and say, you are playing me tune. You think consciousness is a soft thing? To get the message across, it's got to be any means necessary. You understand?
Necessary.
So if we got 15 to 20 man, we're good. 15 man, and women, let's not put, because women are warriors as well. If you got 15 man and women, we need some woman down there as well. Because the woman, to be honest with you, facts. You know what I mean? You see that all the protests, it's more women. You understand? So
now we're back on air. We're back on air on Omega, and like what we're saying, we have to remember that no swearing and just like keep it professional and G'd up. But yeah, so we were just to recap what we were saying off air to the people that were on listening to the radio. We're talking about that we need to change the narrative. We need to change the narrative of the music, change the narrative of the industry. And it's only us as like the artists that are proactive and have a passion for our people and our community leaders that are going to be able to make that change in our society. Now, I want to ask 100 Eyes something, because you've been quiet in the live still. Yes. So what are you saying? What do you think about like our concert Stop the Violence, the drill music, and what have you done like in terms of making a difference like in our community or in London or in UK?
I try to lead by example, to be fair. And I think that the need for trying to action, this is very important. Let's after that. We need people in the community. We need people in the rural area. I think we need people to do things as well. We need to study other things outside music. Please get where we need to go.
Now I hear you a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. It's a bit muffled. Like it's not as clear as others. But I'm like.
I can't hear him.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
I can't hear you, my channel.
I don't know what's going on with the microphone. But okay. No worries.
All
right. What about you, Remis? Because you said you had a lot to say. Like, can you please, like let's say, give us like a conclusion or give us like what you were saying off air in terms of what we need to do. You were talking about like going to the DJs, agreeing with London Open TV about like we need to ride up. Go on.
100% agree with London, brother. We need to go and find where these people are, because listen, like I always say, black people is the first people that's supposed to see this madness and this nonsense.
And you know why, brother? I'm even way more determined than ever before right now. And I'll tell you why. Right now, my people in Jamaica, right? You guys know that the government are trying to turn my people over, my country over to the World Economic Forum.
Yeah.
As remember, this is supposed to be Agenda 2013. No, brother, pushing it hard enough. What they're gonna do right now, they're gonna try to use the police and the soldier them to control the people. We know that, and then what's gonna happen? It's no, they're gonna be shooting our people and they're gonna be killing our brother. I don't have anybody here. My family's in Jamaica, so that hurt me to the fucking core.
Remember, no swearing, bro. Remember, no
That
swearing.
hurt me to the core, and I feel like one of the things.
It's looking like Ramis is frozen, but hopefully it will fix up. But yeah, what do you have to say London or Fire?
Yeah, man. I think I'm just seeing it for what it is. I've been seeing it for a little while. I've been saying it to other rappers, conscious rappers, or lyricists, that the so-called conscious community or the movement is too soft. And conscious don't mean soft. Look, Tupac weren't soft.
Nah.
You get me? But Marley weren't soft. Like, you have to stick it on these people, bro. That's the only way they're gonna respect it. You understand? That's the only way it's gonna get airplay, if they see us come with that gang energy. But like you said, real gangster energy. You feel me? Not no drill gangster shit. Sorry, still not drill gangster stuff. I'm talking about like, well, we go, where's DJ Semtex playing? Where's Kenny All-Star gonna be? Because when they go to the radio station, they got to walk in the door first. So we should be outside that door. Because I guarantee if we see them face to face, they'll have to answer, man. On the internet, when man's typing, they don't care. But when you look in them eyeball, I'd be like, well, what's really going on? That's like 100 hours saying, forget the BBC thing. But the only reason why I say BBC is because it's 365 days a year that radio station runs, 24 hours, bro. Even if they gave us a slot 1 o'clock in the night, just, even though we shouldn't rely on them, but just to build up even more than we can build up our own thing on there. I'm not saying we have to do it that way. I'm just saying that we need to be more vicious with it.
You're reminding me of
In
something
the
that
sense
happened,
of
yeah.
going to the root.
One time I was at a pub and all these guys jumped out of a van, yeah. They were all blacked out, hooded up. We thought, oh no, they'll come running over. They started spitting Christian rap. Completely took it left, and I was like, wow, I thought we was all about to get hotted up, and it was literally Christian rap, and we just chatted to them all night. Do you know what I'm saying? We can approach it in a similar way. As there will be enough of us to get their attention, and then just, you know what I mean, show them that we're talking sense. That happened years ago, but you just reminded me.
Or like the other way we use it, we fake it to make it. We start stunting in our videos, renting out Bentleys and just wearing Moschino head to toe.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean. You can be creative with it. It's a bigger challenge. You know what I mean. We have to be creative anyway. So all these things are valid ideas. You know, we've got to be creative. Just saying it ain't gonna cut through.
Yeah, but we are doing it. We are doing it.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I mean, like, just saying bars on a track ain't gonna just catch them and get somewhere. I'm saying the approach of how you get it seen and heard has to be, you know what I mean, creative. Not saying, yeah.
But this is what we're saying. Like, we've got this Stop the Violence challenge where at this event, the concert, there's £100 cash prize or a free studio session to anybody that can ride this instrumental and do a 16-bar about Stop the Violence. Like, we're going on their level with all these drillers and telling them, yo, like, man will give you like a bill or a free studio session to make your track, yeah, if you can rap something positive. You know what I mean? Like it's an innovation. You get me? Like, but so far it's like most of these guys are just like, nah, man, like it's long. Like they're not creative enough, because I feel like with the drill, it's just like, oh, it's like recycled bars. It's like people just bite each other's style. You know what I mean? No one is actually original. Like when you compare like all like Press Play TV, Grind Daily, Link Up TV, they all sound the same. You know what I mean? Like
They all spit in the same bars, bro. When you really listen to the thing, they're all saying the same thing. That's what confuses me. I'm like, but hold on, my man said that, and my man said that. It's confusing still. But like I said to someone the other day, we think it's the artist, but it's the producers that are running the game, bro. It's the beats. You understand? You just gotta sound nice on the beat.
I hear you.
You just gotta make the right sounds on the beat.
I hear you.
When it comes to this new school music, it's not about lyricism. It's just about sounding nice.
I hear you.
Look at that Russ Millions. He just found a template. All of these tunes sound the same. Tory Wayne or whatever his name is. That one goes, you do, ha ha. All of these tunes sound the same, bro. It's mad. Like it's the beat.
So people want to join. Okay, Mr. Payne wants to come true, yeah? I said, Mr. Payne, here comes the pain. Okay. No, I agree with you. And I will stick it on any MC that cannot like perform live. You know what I mean? Because a real MC is someone that is mic controller and knows how to perform like live or in the studio. And most of these guys, you know what I mean, they're just on their phone and they just write a couple little bars, and then they think, yeah, that's it. And then they go in the studio, and then, you know what I mean, they're not even really, there's no energy to it. It's just, well, I'm not saying all of them, but most of it is just like a talking thing. And like you said, like the sound engineer, he crafts their vocals to fit the beat. Now, Mr. Payne, how you doing?
Hey, I'm great, brother, man. The thing is, I'm kind of sorry that I'm not around Saturday because I've been booked out to do some work, so I can't be there. But still, you guys go and do your thing and represent the actual thing that you guys do. You understand?
Yeah.
But you know what? It's all about attacking it from all angles. Yes, you can go there and you go to the BBC and go whatever and jump in front of whatever events going on and play music. But what we have to do, we have to get legislation. Mm-hmm. People can't be rapping about killing our brothers and sisters. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no other community in the fucking there's no other community in the world that raps about the demise of their own kind. Yeah. Right? There's no other community. So we need to make it a legislation that these companies that are making millions or billions off their back off their black and brown faces, right? We need to get that sorted. That these producers can't be producing these new things. Because there's no other race in the world that raps and socially earns money off the demise and the put down of their own kind. So yes, we go and hijack events and DJs, but we need to go to the source, and the source is the producers. The source is the people who actually put these in the radio station. These people, and plus we need to have our own. Why do we wait for the other man, the white man, to give us? We take our own stuff. We have our own stuff. We have our own Charlie Slot. We don't need Charlie Slot. We have our own. We have our own YouTube pages and radio stations. We have our own. Who cares about BBC and Mobiles? Mobiles is an asshole for. Mobiles is an asshole for. That got sold out. We don't care about Mobiles. Yeah? We need to start having our own. And we're too busy waiting for the white man to pat us on the back and say, yeah, that's good. That's good. No, have our own standards. That's what we need to do. And when them people are rapping about killing and murdering our own people, then we hot them up. That's me, you know.
Yeah, that's real stuff. That's real talk. We do need to have our own, yeah. I've always thought that. Don't get it twisted, but the one thing with the conscious thing, we need a platform. We need to use their platform to increase arting.
No, you don't. You really don't. You really don't. You really don't.
It's a bit noisy. It's a bit noisy still in the background. I don't know what's going on.
It's the release.
Yeah. Okay.
He's at the airport. Which airport?
But you were saying like we don't need our own. Some people are saying we do. I mean, look at the guys bigger than, like that have been in the game like for 30 years plus, like Snoop Dogg, P Diddy, Dr. Dre, Jay-Z. You know what I mean? Like they've been doing the thing longer than us. You know what I mean? And they still ain't got their own like record label, like independent record label. They're still depending on like Sony, Universal. You know what I mean? Them man. So you get it. Like even
Let me tell you.
Go on.
Let me tell you, I understand what Mr. Payne's saying, but I'm gonna disagree with that. I'll tell you why. These people control all of the platforms. So even if you're trying to create a platform, you still have to create it on their thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for us, we have to go there and kick down the doors that are open, the big doors that's already open. We have to go and kick it down, expose it, and let them see that our face is here, and then the people will rally behind us. But if we just say we're gonna create our own platform and stuff like that, they're gonna shadow ban us, they're gonna do all kind of shit to us. But if we go on their platform and shit on their platform, right, and especially we're talented as fuck.
Remember, bro, the swearing.
Oh, sorry, man. Sorry. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
Like London was saying earlier on, right? Most of the songs you hear over here nowadays is nobody have an identity anymore. Most of the British rap I hear is similar. It's like man in the block. It's like you can't go to Jamaica and rap that shit. People run you off the stage. You can't go to America and rap that shit.
Remember, bro. Look. Remember. Just remember.
No, respect, but it's true.
The swearing though, because remember we're live on air. Like you get it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be doing some cowboy stuff. You know what I mean? Like we want to show that we are. You know.
Yeah.
You can tell us I'll never have radio interviews, innit?
But what I'm saying is like, you know, one of the only rappers I hear in the UK that is respected worldwide, like in America and Jamaica and their places, people like Gigs. Because when you hear Gigs, you know him. He's not trying to rap like everybody else. Yeah? But most of these rappers, they all sound the same flow, same beat, same everything. So when we go on stage and we go and perform, they can't deal with us because our thing is natural. Our flow is natural. Our flow is crazy. So people hear the raw material. You understand what I'm saying? The only thing is these people are trying to hold us up by not playing our music right there in their places.
Yeah, man.
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna have to go there and kick off their door, bro. You know what I mean?
Hey, what I said earlier was that we attack all angles. We have our own platform. We jump on their platform. You understand?
People ain't got to own.
Yeah, this is what I'm trying to say. We can't keep on keeping on. When you guys finish, look at my story. On my page. And what the American guy was saying about how hip hop changed from conscious to today. It's the same thing we've been saying. The people who control it change it. They will They're bringing London and they tell London, yeah, all right, I need you to talk about the girls in a bad way, the man them in a bad way, and I'll give you money to get out the hood. You understand? You won't be struggling no more. London will make that hard decision and you'll be singing about the man them in the hood. Yeah, I'm telling you, and this is what they've done, and this is what they do. And no matter how conscious you think you want to be, just look at the state of America. This is the music coming from America now. There was all countries, all the best of all, and now all these guys, all countries, so they're going to talk about saying their thing, stabbing Gucci and Lucci and the girl and doing twerking and twerking and things, and all get money, get the bag. That's what we're talking about. Talking about Italian clothing and stuff like that. You understand?
What do you think? What do you think about Kendrick though? He's supposed to be a so-called conscious rapper. Like
he's in the middle.
He's in the middle.
He's in the middle. He's in the middle. He's not 100. New love woman. I love Kendrick. Yeah, me personally, like I said, I'm gonna kind of repeat myself, but I just think it's just a case of like where they got you thinking that conscious is a fluffy thing, or you know what I mean? It's a pink fluffy thing when conscious shouldn't be a pink fluffy thing. It should be a raw thing. You know what I mean? Like we got to kind of show them that we're just like you, but we're coming with a message, innit? You know what I mean? No, but I think you're forgetting that some of these R&B men that was gangster man. That's what I typed in.
Yeah.
The R&B artists, there was bad man. So you're looking at something like Love and Harmony and our sexy other thing. You still could have some of them before you could have sexed them.
Yeah.
So everything don't need to be just because I'm singing, I'm an arms out, I'm a gangster. So what? Everyone's a gangster. I'm not a gangster, but let a gangster man try and test me. I'm not a gangster, but let a gangster man test me. You understand? Everyone don't have to be gangster and aggressive, so you don't have to do it like that. You don't have to do that's the only way the kids can understand. Because no, you've got to remember, all these kids that are running the street now, they're scared. They're scared little babies. They're scared little babies. So we don't need to show that you need to be gangster, hip hop. That's shit yourself. Come on, man. Come on. This is what they want you to believe. As in the people who own the music industry.
But that's what we're gonna change. We're gonna change that. And it don't take a lot of people to make changes as well.
Yeah, but what about the ops? What about the ops though? The ones that don't want us to make the change? Because like I said, like I've been on road promoting this thing. I went Croydon the other day, yeah, and I swear on my life, when I went Croydon, like the energy out there is dead. Them men are just coughing. That is just coughing territory. You know, like that. Like I'm playing the Stop the Violence. I'm saying certain things, and everybody's like, especially the black people. The black people are just like they're not saying anything. Yeah, even the black mothers, like they're not saying anything. They're just there. They're recording me on the sly on their phone, and that's about it. Not even supporting the team. You get me? And that's like the worst place in London right now. Croydon is like the actual.
Yeah, because they're all fake gangsters, and they have to act gangster because they're scared of the road. What people have to understand, these boys and men, all the men have got to walk through groups with air. They're scared. That's it. Simple. They're scared, so they have to act tough. They have to act like they don't care about no one because they are just nothing but scared little boys and girls out there, and that's what it is. And that's what it is. They're living a fake life. Trust me, because I'm sure they're not acting against them when they go home. You understand? They're just acting it. They're acting. They're great actors, bro.
Well,
They're great actors.
My brethren, like he's in jail or he come out of jail. He's in mental health at the moment, but he's gonna go back to jail. And he was saying to me like, "Oh, these men that are drill rappers, they think they're gangster because they went to jail for a couple of months and then." They come out and the next thing they're talking about they're on this drilling thing, you know what I mean? And like they have never done a big bird in their life. They just went in, they went jail just to say, yeah, I went jail. and like now I'm rolled, I'm gangster.
And you get an idea just there when you're speaking, it's just an idea. Maybe that'll be a concept as well, to go into jail and perform in the jails.
So people done that before now. You see all of that thing that you guys talk about. People done that before. There's more than one way to skin a cat. You know, I feel like we have to use different strategies to get people attention. Like going to Croydon and telling the youth to stop the violence ain't gonna let them stop the violence. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, like I said, I've done it and it didn't work. Yeah, so that's ticked off it's crossed off the list.
Yeah. That's after, like I said, you have to go to the road.
The same like Stratford.
You know what man's got to understand as well?
Yeah.
Because you're always talking bad about these drillers and all of that. But let me tell you something. They're consistent with their thing. And consistency is a universal language, innit? Even though they're talking badness, they're doing it consistently. And they're actually hard-working little youths. You understand? These men make bare music. They're consistently on it. So it's just a thing of, like, you went to Croydon once. You're not going to change Croydon by going there once. You feel me?
Yeah, but the energy was dead. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I'll go like Camden, I'll go West End, and it's a different vibe. It's like they're supporting the thing, even though they don't even live that life. You know what I mean? But they're supporting the thing. You know this, Fire, when we go to different ends. You get me? Like so like you get it. Like the people that really need to hear it, they're not trying to hear it. Like they're putting their hands in their ears and they're going la 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 la. You know what I mean? I can't hear you.
Because but brother, we have to understand the powerful work that these people have done. They've made it unfashionable. That's mystery stuff. And they've made it fashionable to be some gangster, to be some local birds, to be buying some drugs when they can't do anything, with a knife or something. They made it popular. That's what they've done. So we just need to make it truthful and true that listen, when you wanna, you know you're humble in your story. Yeah, and let these kids know when you wanna, you know you're humble in your story. But when they feel together, they want to pretend that they're something that they're not. We have to understand that. I've considered million years that they're humble in story when I'm dealing with them. You understand? And this is what you have to remember. They put them up front because they got their friends around them, and this is what they feel that is trendy right now. They don't think it's trendy to have questions at school. They think it's trendy to the teacher. Come on.
You know what, yeah? I feel like when we make music as well, don't just make music, just make music. Like you know, the black culture, right? Our music, we use the lyricism and originality, yeah? The lyricism and when we're doing our music, we need to make sure our music is competing with these people and kicking these people down. They have to tour. Even if it's not I. When I make don't take the vaccine, a lot of people who taking the vaccine, when they hear it, they're like, yo, shit. I don't agree with the message, but the song is fucking fire.
Remember, bro, the swearing.
You understand? So it's like kicking down the door. When you're going to perform on a show.
Fire, you're right still, what you said. You know what I mean?
Bro, listen,
it's all about.
I went to Croydon to perform a few months ago, yeah?
Go on, and what happened in Croydon? What reaction did you get? What energy was that?
I destroyed the fucking thing. I didn't know who the fuck I was.
Remember, bro, listen. Like I said, this swearing.
My bad, man.
And again, to apologize.
It's gonna take me a while to get out of that.
Like you can get us taken off the radio if you keep swearing. You know what I mean? And then it's like it become a liability. You follow that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You get me?
Yeah.
Like, please don't do it, or I just have to cut it off.
Remember, your tongue is your sword, my brother. Use your tongue good. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna have to jump off anyway. I'm at the gym.
All right, bro.
Nice one, bro.
All right, bless up.
Love, bro. But what Rem is saying is right. Is the reverse to what I was going to say. Is that I've gone out and I've heard some hard beats.
Man, so
and
them man wanna be involved.
I'm riding it. I'm like, I'm hearing the beat-line drop and go long, and then I stop and I listen to the words. The man talking about stabbing something and doing and dripping on him. And then I say, oh man, you understand? So we have to understand that sometimes the beat can get us lost in the translation of the music, and this is where we need to catch these people, these young kids, that we can rap their beats, and we can still spit better words than what these kids spit.
Yeah, but it's not cool. We're not cool. Like, you get it? It's one of them ones.
You're only not cool because you're not riding the frequency. Because you and London, anyone could get one of them drill beats and talk naturally about something positive and uplifting or something. Of course you could. Anyone could who spits bars. You don't need a conscious tambourine beat to between sing and talk consciously. No, you don't. You can have any beat, just catch the rhythm and then run with it.
But then I asked the question, why is our music has degraded or degenerated? Because it's like when you look at our music, like let's say like 50, 60 years ago or 70 years ago, like when James Brown, Marvin Gaye, Temptations, like them man were talking about killing, them man were talking about uplifting music. You know what I mean? The same like George Clinton.
Because there was options there back in the day, and then the music industry was not scared at the time that people who are like conscious people are dangerous people to them. Yeah, if you're uplifting a community and you show them about family values and building economical wealth to build family and raise your kids right, that's against the grain of the European man who's trying to keep the black man down. So this is why they took control of the narrative of making only these black so-called celebrities promote F-free music that degrades our community, that separates people, and that does not talk about family values, brother. Come on, this is what they've done.
I hear you.
Yeah, they've done it in the music industry. They did it in the family home society, where the government said that okay, we will help support you, female, but we're going to emasculate you now, woman, and we're going to demasculate a man. And if you would help with financial help in your home, then you must kick the man out of the house. This is what they did, bro. Come on, these are all the plans that they had for us. They've done a good job of it. They've done a great job with kicking fathers out the house and literally changing the musical. So literally, all we do is literally talk about the belly of our community.
No, I hear that. Well, Dr. Margiela said everything is part of the satanic ritual. If you get that kind of music, you get rewarded and famous. What do you think of that, Mr. Payne and Fire?
It's true.
What? You have to just do it. You have to be like Nas X, yeah, and just take it up the bum.
Yeah.
Swearing on the radio.
What do you mean? What take up the bum? Yeah, that's the swearing. Yeah.
In my language, that's swearing. That's bad language.
Okay, fornication. You know what I mean? Like them people will sell them soul to the devil for the fame. You know what I mean? Even like anybody that is signed, really. You get me? Like all these like what we said, Snoop Dogg, Jay-Z, all these guys, they've got their own money, but they can promote themselves, they can do it all independently, but they know that the record labels or the big ones, they control the industry. You get me? They can blacklist you. You know what I mean? Like, notice any conscious artist, yeah, like back in the like any conscious rapper like Killer Priest, Immortal Technique. Who is it? Was the Army of the Pharaohs? Them man.
Why do you think you don't hear? Why don't you think you don't even hear Lauren Shaw no more?
Exactly.
They blacklisted.
Yeah, but she ain't really been making music, innit?
No, because they blacklisted her, brother, from the time ago.
Yeah,
She
true,
can't even sing her own music now to today. She has to sing it in a different format, in a different organization, in a different order. She's not allowed to sing her own music.
That's mad.
That's mad.
Exactly.
Still.
I
Well,
think maybe it's a thing of like Kilo was saying earlier, like kind of coming down to the youth, them level to catch their minute. You got to set a mousetrap, you know, because I was having a discussion with someone about this the other day because he put up something mad on his page and he's like a community person or whatever. And I was like, how can you put that up? And he's like, yeah, the tune slaps on his page, but it was like 13-year-olds talking about killing each other. And
what the goal thing?
why he does that?
Was it the goal post that he put the other day or no?
No, the one with the little youths with the gun and they was rapping and that in America.
Oh, that one. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, but the brother that put it up, he's like a community gun. He's like, oh, this tune slaps. And there was the next big guy, big man in his, like a rapper in there saying, yeah, this tune's hard. And I was like, it's 15-year-old stabbed in Mitcham. So what are you for or are you against? But he's saying, what is with the young youths? You got to go on like, you're on their level to get them in. Then when you get them in, you present them with opportunities. So
Well, you have to build a bridge.
Yeah, basically. You got to meet them halfway, because come on, I was young once. I used to listen to grime. I used to listen to hard rap. You know what I mean? But the only difference is when I was younger, I think even UK rap back in the day, the early 2000s and the late 90s, even though there was a lot of gangster rap, it was more balanced. Because even say someone like Devious, he used to talk bare street stuff, but he used to talk it in a way like he does the street stuff, but there's another way. Or SMS, they used to talk the street stuff, but they used to talk about.
Man said SMS, you know. Man said them South Muslim soldiers. That is old school.
You see when their album dropped, it changed the hood. It changed the ends, bro. Like, I was there. I saw it first hand.
Nah, that is like 20 years ago and that. You know, like that.
Still, they set a format. Like if you listen to their first album that Mash Up the Hood, the format that they've done. Let's go more up to date. Say Spac Nation, for instance.
I said Spac Nation, you know. Wow, we're going deep. Go on. Yeah.
When they came into the rap game, they came in shining, bare big cars, but they was talking a message about God as well behind it. You understand? Whether you think they're good or bad, but I'm just saying, like, they still got accepted because they was wearing logos and signs that the youths can relate to, like the Versace, the LVs, and so youths would be like, wow, they're dressed like, man, I want that top, I want that car. So if you got your conscious video now, you're just wearing beads and some top. No, you just not gonna watch that, bro. If you're trying to make your youth appeal to the youths, you understand? Because even Kendrick Lamar and all them and they don't have nice cars and you know what I mean? So you got it's a give and take thing, isn't it? Like you got to give your thing, but you got to take from them at the same time. If you're making music for the youths, if you want to attract the youths, you got to give the youths what they like as well.
Well, the thing is, right, I'll scrap that. Because
I'll scrap
what you got to do, you got to make the kids who are doing the great things and the good things, make them the popular one, not the one who's just come out of prison, not the one who's causing trouble on the street, not give them the attention. And that's what's happening. You're giving the roughhead, scruffhead medium the attention, and then that's making them so-called famous. You understand? So don't even acknowledge these gruff and youth them who just don't care and can't get the message. But they use them do who's making you up, who has the message already from birth, from parenthood and moving forward. Push them up, put them into the light.
Do you know what, Dave? That's a big boy. That's a big boy point, because I was saying something similar to someone the other day. I was saying what is now is we focus on the 4% of the youth, just the bad youth, when like the 96% of them are good.
Exactly.
But they just don't listen to good shit. You understand? Sorry, good stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that is a valid point. Don't even focus on the little gang youths and that. Focus on the majority, the mass. But the way the media and the way social media makes it look like the bad youths are the mass when they're not.
But this is the thing. This is what I'm trying to say. We need to have our own platform. As Remy said, yeah, but we're using their platform. So what? So what if we use their platform? So we use their platform and only promote the belly of the beast.
No, but
why?
But the reason why he's saying that, yeah, because obviously he's done his thing, he's gone viral, he's done it, yeah, and he's seen it like that, like his tune's been taken down, like on Spotify and Facebook and all them kind of thing there. He's been censored. You get me? And this is what.
Yeah, but he's
go on.
Yeah, but he's been sorry. He's been censored because he's directly talking about the juice that the whole world is bloody promoting. That's completely different. That's completely different than trying to educate our youth to actually live a better life. That's completely different. And when you're trying to teach your kids and your community to live a better life and listen to a better type of music, and they're literally directly taking it down, then that's more based on the people that we are trying to downgrade our community in the first place.
No, I hear you.
We can't use Remy's song as a candle to burn and say why we can't do things. It's completely different.
Yeah.
What do you think, Ryan?
Oh yeah, that last point I agree. You can't just say we're defeated because everyone got taken down. It's a new day, innit? You've got to be creative and get on the next thing, next tune, next event, stop the violence, and everyone should come. And we could go from there, innit? And
of course, stop the violence concert. Everybody should come because that's what we're doing proactively. Yeah, we're trying to make it. We're not trying. We are making a difference. You get me? We're not just talking it. We're action men and women out here on road, making sure that the youth them are getting it. We are disrupting the industry and making sure that our message is getting put across, because it's like they don't want us out there, so we gotta just do it guerrilla style.
Take initiative and just get out there and figure it out as we go along, you know.
Exactly.
The good thing about Remy is I think he was out there on foot and still is, like, do you know what I mean? That's why I have so much respect for him, because he's actually on foot all the time. I think that's probably partly why he went viral, because everyone was finding out about him in real life. You know what I mean? So we need to just get out there and connect. And if we're doing it as a group, you know what I mean? I ain't got to have like a name, or maybe you should have a name. Do you know what I mean? Just to bring everyone together and
make some conglomerate.
Yeah.
Some Wu-Tang or like some World Deep kind of.
Yeah. Like I don't know, whatever. Like.
Yeah. But it's, you know, like I'm on it.
It's a one movement, but we're separate entities, isn't it? It's a one movement when we all come together for certain performances, certain events. Yeah, that makes sense, man. Because I'm telling you, they're making music to get the little youths on board. Why do you think they like drill music? Because they're always in big groups, so there's always someone they can identify with. Like, if there's just one man rapping, not everyone can identify with, but there's a group, he's kind of like me, or I like, you understand it? It opens up the doors for more people to come in, you know? And the next thing I would like to say is we need to stop thinking that drill music and this music industry ain't affecting white youths as well. You get me? Because we're always on the papers, because obviously there's an agenda against black people, but it's because what they do to us, they've already done to their own. So
I actually see the development in let's say the white gangsterism or the white crime. It ain't in the papers, but it's happening as well. You understand? So, but I think what the difference is with the black and the white thing now when it comes to drill music and all that is they only let through a couple. And if you clock with the RDs, the itches, them man don't really talk crud in the mainstream. They're not really known as cruddy. So what's happening now? They're trying to put the white music forward because everyone's bored of listening to this.
Yeah, but what about hold on. What about that guy from Newham? He talks crud.
Which guy?
Oh,
Who's that?
you know he's from kind of your ends. Oh, he used to be like SBTV's like Bezzy. Oh, Morrison.
Oh yeah. That's but why was we
Yeah,
about him?
no, I never
He's-
pop paper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you're saying all these guys.
But I'm saying that's like 4 or 5 men, bro. You understand?
Yeah.
That's like 4 or 5 gangster white rappers. You get me? At the forefront. But I think the way white youths get affected by the music is kind of different. I think it's more like drugs related. You understand? And alcoholism.
Yeah.
I think
I don't think so because I just feel that the kids of today are intertwined. The black boys and white boys, they're friends for life. You understand? So of course the black boy is going to see what the white boy is doing. The white boy is going to see what the black boy is doing. And music, the white boy is more likely to jump on the black boy's rhythm more than the black brother jump on the white boy's rhythm.
No, but I did it.
Wait, what did you do?
I jumped on your rhythm. You get me, and I'm grateful for the rhythm.
Yeah. Come on.
What I'm saying is like
9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
white boy, so quote unquote, we listen to a white boy type of music. You understand? Whereas a black boy would listen to a black boy type of music. And that's stupid because everyone likes music no matter what and how you feel. So that's what I'm trying to say.
Nah, I hear that.
When I was young, I was out listening to jungle music. That was all the only music I was listening to. So when I went to the venues, when I went to the raves, World Dance, Revelation, Reincarnation, Desire, etc. The church was place for the white people. But jungle drum and bass supposed to be black music. It's not. It's everyone's music. It's everybody's music.
No, but okay. Because time is running out, yeah, we've got like 3 minutes left, and then I have to cut. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up, but I'm gonna finish with what you're saying. Like, I hear what you're saying, but you see, like, you know, like all these big artists, all these like man like Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, even Bob Marley, like the majority of the people that come through to their event is all like, you know what I mean, all Caucasian Europeans that proper support their thing. You get it? Like, go and see any of their concert, yeah, and you get me? Is like those are the people that are supporting it. But when it comes to like, I don't know, like maybe like the underground artists that are talking about the killing, you know, like the Digger D's and like those kind of guys, like, yeah, we're somewhere about, or if it comes to the dancehall thing, you get me, we're definitely there, the soca thing, you know what I mean? Anything that comes with the F3, we're there. But anything that like maybe is a bit high frequency, we're not trying to support that. You know what I mean? Which is a bit like, it's a bit mind-blowing, to be honest. But on that note, like I said, we got the Stop the Violence concert on the 28th of May, 2022, and we hope that you can come. We hope that you can come, support the event. Like what we said, we've been explaining why we're doing the event. We want to reform the children's mind, reform other people's mind with the gang violence, the gang culture, and the domestic violence. But I put someone else gonna make a move now because it's prayer time. But peace to you all, family, and we're just gonna start. our prayer. So we give thanks and praises to Atum Ray, Amun Ray, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, El Elyon, El Shaddai, Yahweh, Adonai, Marduk, Melchizedek, Al Qadir, Musa, Use, Eru, Anu, Enki, Ma'at, Ptah, Rastafari, Haile Selassie, METASCIENCE, to mommy, to daddy, to granny, to granddad, to the ancestors, and to the Most High. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. La ilaha illallah. We give thanks and praises to the Most High for protecting us and guiding us away from the evil and wickedness that exists in the planet and the cosmos. We also give thanks and praises to the Most High for the grace upon our lives and also protecting our loved ones that are in heaven. We also give thanks and praises to the Most High for the unconditional love that we receive in every moment that we live in every breath that we take. And lastly, we give thanks and praises to the Most High for protecting us and guiding us and being our shield as we walk the path of righteousness so we can enter the kingdom of heaven, which is Zion. Amen. Amun, Asheo, METASCIENCE.
Media Radio 104.1 FM.
Amen. Peace, family. So, yeah. So,
I think that went well.
yeah, we did well, guys.
Yeah.
We did well. Thank you for everybody that joined in. Remise, London Open TV. Who else? Mr. Payne, 100 Eyes. So you can see that we got the concert. Look, we're out here in the radio station. We got it in there. You know what I mean? We're out here. We're letting people know. You know what I mean? But peace to all of you. Happy someone else signing out on all platforms, YouTube, Instagram, and tomorrow, and also on Saturday.